ZeXzy. All these fine girls tryna sex me. Man, I try focus, she no let me. She be in my DM, she dey text me. She dey tempt me, she wanna come over. Say she wanna taste my sugar. Say the man sweet fast forward. And she no want no order, no order. Come over.
Baby, you're so tell me the story that would have never been told.
But I choose to leave. When they see me in the mall, in the middle of a brawl, they spot me playing ball. Only my name they call. My role at my arrival. Now I'm on, sit down, Pania. Make you give me company. Sit down, Pania. You turn me on, sit down, Pania. Sit down, honey. Sit down, sit down, sit down, honey. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy ZeXzy right here once again from the beautiful city of Buffalo, New York. Feels good to be here again to talk to you guys. It's a live stream like we always do. Producer of this live stream is from the Maple Grove headquarters in Lloydminster, Canada, and producer is Jamie Thiessen. Shout out to you, Jamie, for making this happen, and thank you so much. Welcome, and like I said, it feels good to be here again. Beautiful Friday, so TGIF for all those who have been working all week. Thank God it's Friday. You finally get to payday and at least have the weekend to yourselves. So yeah, I'm just saying shout out to all of you guys. And it was May Day, 1st of this month. So happy Workers' Day, belated Workers' Day to all of the workers out there. You guys are putting in your hard work, you're doing your best. And all I can say is that I just wish you all the best. And that things get better for everyone, for every worker, and then that you take home your bag at the end of the day. Yes, started out today. Actually, my producer woke me up because most weeks Fridays are my studio days, so I need to be in the studio either physically or virtually, but I do more virtual studio sessions these days. So my producer woke me up. I since sent him the voice note days back for the song we were working on, and just all of the ideas I had in my head on, about what we needed to do. So this morning woke me up like, bro, I'm in the studio. Get your ass up and let's work. So I had to, try and freshen up. Then got into the studio, and then we started doing our thing and just vibing and listening to the beat. I'm working on a really, really sexy song for you guys, man. That kind of Marvin Gaye, sexual healing type of song. So, I don't disappoint when I go on the topic. I try to nail it. So we're working on the song. The beat is sounding really good. and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. But it's not gonna be on this album though. It's gonna be on like the next 3 albums. So you guys have some time to wait for this one. But of course, there's this coming album is loaded, has great songs from different genres of music. Like I've been telling you guys for the past weeks, it's a once in a lifetime album. It's titled Every Sound. So just from the title, you can tell where it's headed. Different genres. It's gonna be the most eclectic album the world has ever seen, from jazz to rock to R&B to Afrobeats to orchestra to pop music, rock, country, folk. I mean, we have close to 12 genres in there, if not more than. And it's been quite an experience for myself and the entire Maple Grove team. And I honestly can't wait for the world to hear what this album is about. Different tones, different styles, um, production are all different, all unique in their own way. So it's a project I can't wait to unveil to you guys. So that's pretty much what I've been up to. So right about now, Jamie is going to take us away. We're going to check out some clips, and when I come back, I'm going to be sharing my music influences with you guys, like all of those people and what they've been doing that inspired me to start doing all of these different genres of music. So if you're ready, Jamie, let's take it away, and I'll be right back to tell you about my musical influences. Let's go.
Streets at the Calgary Stampede to give people the first listen of Quavo's anthem by ZeXzy featuring Quavo. Check out what they had to say.
Hello. So who am I here with today?
Hi, I'm Nora.
My name's Dan.
Yo, it's Joe Lumber.
I'm Lucy.
Kinley.
Hello, I'm Izzy.
I'm Joshua in the building.
I'm Jeremiah.
So we're about to listen to a new song from ZeXzy, the Quavo's anthem. So I'd like to get your reaction, genuine reaction. How you feel about the song, okay?
Ladies, they call me cutie. Driving them wild, they glide and show me their titties. So every time to me, you gotta give me the key. From Puerto Rico to Sarajevo, San Diego to Montenegro, Rio and Lagos, the Lord of Negro. On top of the world, Suma Ego.
It's got a good beat.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Like, it's good.
It's really, really good. I like the vocals. It's really nice, and the beat is really nice. I really like that kind of music.
I like it. Kind of like still in the beginning, but I like the sound of his voice as it goes. I like the flow, like how he comes in.
Yeah, bro.
ZeXzy, come to Canada.
ZeXzy, come to Canada already.
Come down to Canada. We love you.
I think I'm gonna be a fan. When he drops it, I'm gonna definitely listen to it and check out his other music for sure.
Don't play ZeXzy. Follow him.
Till I gray, I'm the king of the rain. She got to be a couple and whining is a forte. She offers like to party. Your L Jack. Run the tune. See and lucky, see he walking. On the head here, it's me the dread here. See grind Sunday, see grind Monday, see grind Tuesday, see grind all day. See grind all day.
Ooh, now I'm on. Sit down, funny. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's your boy ZeXzy. Right here in Nairobi doing our thing. Video of Saddam Funny. Dancers are here, producers are here. Maple Grove Entertainment is in the building. We're about to shut it down. Post style takeover. Let's go, let's go. ZeXzy.
Picasso paint live. Picasso himself painting live. That's an impossible
I make you sing a new song. Sit down, bunny. Sit down, sit down, sit down, bunny. You know me, I be King Kong. Sit down, bunny. Sit down, sit down, sit down, bunny. You make me lick in my tongue. Sit down, bunny. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Ooh, now I'm on. Sit down, bunny. Make you keep me company. Sit down, bunny. You turn me on. Sit down, bunny. Baby, keep me company. Sit down, bunny. Hey, you cooling my body, my Johnny, ma. Johnny, ma. You cooling my body, my Johnny, ma. Johnny, ma. You cooling my body, my Johnny, ma. Johnny, ma. You cooling my body, my Johnny, ma. Johnny, ma. Oh, 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 Johnny, ma. I choose to live. I've watched time pass me by. Did all I had to do. Paid all the sacrifice. But nothing went as it should. Ooh, my misery, yeah, it's shocking me. The Titanic is starting to sink. My enemies, yeah, they're stalking me. See them dragging me to bring, but I choose to live. Oh, when I'm empty inside, I'd rather rise and float. I choose to breathe. Oh, not gonna give in to life. I'd rather dream more. I choose to live.
Yeah, I choose to live, refuse to give up although I'm losing it. Confused and abused up inside this music biz. A lunatic trapped in my brain, I wanna be a fugitive. Elude the thinking that I'm not enough, it is torture. I go yell on the track, but damn it, that's somebody's daughter. I put on a persona, I'm not understood, it is awful. I'm an iceberg waiting for someone to look under the water, and that's deep. I fear if they find me, they might crash on a dark path. Somebody please turn on the light fast. As the shadows dance to your heartbeat and deplete you, at least you keep them dancing. If the beat stops, they don't need to. The sequel is you get another shot, and so you choose to try and make the angels dance too. The shadows move aside and cohabit. I commit to fight, it's do or die. I commit to try. Committing is more than just isn't worth it, and I said it before. Too many friends that are tortured as mental health is ignored, and the pain travels from you to your family's core. It'd be too late for you to see that you'll regret it for sure. I'll be the eyes if you're overwhelmed by the storm. I'll be your voice if you're losing all the strength in your chords. I'll be your legs to carry the weight on your shoulders. I'll be the ear, so tell me the story that would have never been told.
But I choose to live. Oh, when I'm empty inside, I'd rather rise and float. I choose to breathe. Not gonna give in to life, I'd rather dream more. I choose to breathe. I choose to live. I choose not to breathe. I'm not gonna give in to life. No, I wouldn't give in to life. I choose to live.
Welcome back. Yeah, that was the song I did last year, beginning of last year with Versus. Versus is a well-known Canadian rapper, and he really nailed that one. I love the rap on that song, and he was able to give context to what I was saying, saying in that song. So I appreciate Versus for that. Yes, so I was going to tell you guys about my musical influences. So I'm just going to break it down um, according to the different genres. So first of all, I'll go with reggae music, which was like the first um, genre of music I was, introduced to by my elder brothers when I was still a little boy. So they used to come home and put on Bob Marley's songs. So then you just, as a little boy, you're hearing, no, 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 man to man is so unjust. Children, y'all don't know who to trust. Your worst enemy could be your best friend again, again, again. And your best friend, your worst enemy. So listening to those songs as at that time, Three Little Birds, um, sometimes would play on the radio. So reggae music was really huge back then in Africa, especially in Nigeria. So just listening to those songs, I had not experienced life so much, so I couldn't relate with the lyrics as I would now. But back then, I just knew that the melody was nice. It was raw. Bob Marley had this spin to his music that was very, very raw and very, very, from the soul. Let me put it that way. So he did reggae in a unique way, and that's why his name is still here more than 40 years after his death. So I appreciate Bob Nesta Marley so much. And he's actually one of the reasons I love Jamaica so much, because Jamaica is home to reggae music. I also loved Buju Banton. I loved Mandatos, who were Nigerian reggae musicians as at that time. Um, I loved Majek Fashek, who is also like our biggest reggae export from Nigeria and I think all over Africa, aside Lucky Dube, who was also very huge from South Africa. But Majek Fashek was very big in the reggae scene when I was a little boy. So yeah, I heard my Jack's songs then, and I fell in love with them. So that's for reggae. And then, Nigeria started moving towards or turning towards American hip hop and rap music. And then started listening to the likes of Tupac, B.I.G. So, of course, my elder brothers too, wanted to go with the flow of what's trending. So they would bring Tupac CDs home and B.I.G. CDs home. It was so rap became so big that at some point the elder bros, they were fans of Tupac on one side and fans of Biggie on one side. And sometimes when we go to the field to play football, they start to argue amongst themselves. Tupac fans and Biggie's fans, they go at it and they want to go at each other and all that, But it just goes to tell you how much the rap influence was beginning to get into Nigerian popular culture, and a lot of Nigerian youth started listening to hip hop music and just loving the vibes from the US. And also R&B became a thing. There was some R&B music here and there starting to pop up, and so R&B and rap started getting traction, and the likes of R. Kelly, um, the likes of Aliyah, they started getting popular then in Nigeria. So I started having some R&B feel and some hip hop feel. So I started to also develop the love for those genres of music. Uh, and then Afrobeats started gaining traction too, with the likes of Two Face and D'banj, P Square coming on board. So those guys started pushing the boundaries, pushing the Afrobeats movement, mixing uh, using Nigerian pidgin English, and then some putting it in an R&B style, and then adding some African percussions. They started to develop what is today now known as Afrobeats. I mean, I won't credit them as the first musicians that did Afrobeat, but then they were the ones who started to really export it, in a big way. Of course, Fela came before all of them. Fela is like the biggest progenitor of Afrobeats, and he did so well back then. So Afrobeats started becoming a thing, and we started loving Nigerian music. So I was listening to Afrobeats a lot, and I loved it because I think there's just something about every genre of music. It has its own uniqueness, and I just like the rhythmic beats and the way it was sounding. Our producers were beginning to do great stuff, and I started to like Afrobeats. Also, after some time, Latin music became very big. Enrique Iglesias did his thing. Ricky Martin's did his thing. So I loved reggae. I loved Latin music too. I loved reggaeton with the likes of Daddy Yankee and Louis Fonsi with Despacito. I started to fall in love with reggaeton and Latin music. So I wanted to also when I love a genre of music, I want to do something in that genre. I want to know how it feels to have a song blasting from the speaker, and I know that I did that song in that same genre. So I started loving Latin music, and also there was jazz, Kenny G. There was this guy then in my area. So anytime he came from America, he would just blast Kenny G from his speakers. He was our neighbor, and then I'll just listen to the song. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like the softness of the saxophone, and I was like, wow, I think I like that. So that kind of started introducing me to jazz music, and I started to really fall in love with jazz. And I also wanted to do something in jazz. So all of these influences and different musicians that I had a brush with when I was growing up, even when I became a youth, they all started to mold my sound, and I, I won't just let them. I won't just let their music play without letting it get to my soul. And when something gets to my soul is going to bring out something in that same genre in its own form. So that's pretty much how I became an eclectic musician. I was listening to all of this music, all of these songs, and I just let them influence me. I don't say, oh no, this one is from here or this one is by this set of people. I shouldn't be. I let it influence me, and and then I do it my own way. So that's pretty much how I've been honing my sound and just trying to get as many musical uh, mentors that I can get, and I take influences for them, put them into my sound, and that's why I'm known today as the music chameleon. I tried to read an editorial that described me as a music chameleon. That ZeXzy just comes into any genre of music, assumes the form of the music, does this thing, and he gets away with it. Like this guy can literally get into any genre and do his thing and get away with it. So I'm really glad for that gift. I'm glad that I can go out of the box, come into the box, stay outside of the box, be on top of the box, be under the box, hold the box. I mean, I can do pretty much what I like with the box, and that box is music. Um, and I'm so glad that I have that gift and I can share it with the world. So shout out to everyone who has been a huge influence on my music career. Bob Marley, Tupac, and then rock, Brian Adams. Brian Adams has been my absolute biggest influence when it comes to rock music. I just love the way he says, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it so much. Like one of my best songs of all time is Summer of '69. Just the delivery, the guitar lines, the way the guitar was played, the way he came on the song. Like, I got my first real six string, bought it at the 5 gun, and played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. So I love Brian Adams with all my soul. The husky voice, the way he delivers on his songs, and he sings from his soul. So those are great musicians. I love Aerosmith. Um, um, I love Rod Stewart. All those rock greats. I love all of them. Phil Collins. That's another genius. I don't joke with Michael Bolton. Those are huge musical influences um, that I would say really shaped my sound and have made me the musician that I am today. I'm still learning, still exposing myself to the different genres of music. I mean, I listen to even Igbo music from Nigeria. That's the people dominating the Igbo music scene are the Igbo people of Nigeria. Like high life music is their major like genre of music, which is also big too in Ghana. Um, so I love high life music too, and I'm doing something in that line for my next album. So those are my musical influences. Thank you guys for joining the live today. Thank you, Jamie, for producing this straight all the way from Alberta, Canada, while I'm here in Buffalo, New York. Technology is great, guys. But I thank you guys for joining me. And until I see you guys again, stay inspired, stay blessed. ZeXzy signing out. ZeXzy. Let's go.
When they see me in the mall, in the middle of she be calling ZeXzy.